What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Box Out Boys podcast. We are, for tonight only, the NCAA podcast of the people, your home for lukewarm picks and substandard analysis. I'm Titus Two Shots Dominguez, and with me tonight, it's Madness Michelle.
Hi, guys.
Yes, this is my wife, Michelle. We're calling her Madness Michelle. The boys could not join us tonight, unfortunately. It's Aaron's birthday.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Happy birthday, Aaron. And Chris said he couldn't come. So, boo, which is fine because we're going to do a basketball or a NCAA themed show. And a little backstory about us. Me and Michelle, this is our Super Bowl, basically. This is our time to shine. We love March Madness. Michelle, when we started dating, she joined our family pool and became obsessed with it. So, Michelle, give us a little bit of that, how your introduction to it.
Yeah, I had knew nothing about March Madness until I met Titus. And we started doing the pool with his family. And I'm a very competitive person. So it worked perfectly. I was all in and I love it. Every single year, I look forward to this. This is like my most favorite time of year. So I love it. I may not always know or make the best picks, but I love it. It's just such a fun time of year.
Yes, it's great. We take the 2 days off. We are going to be locked in to basketball. So we're going to just go through our bracket. We're going to talk about some of the picks we made. We're going to debate our Final Four. We're going to make our final picks on the show because we still haven't decided. Up until showtime, we were still kind of debating. But just to start off, we're going to go over a little bit of general strategy we both use. We'll start with you, Michelle. General strategy. Do you go with heart picks? Do you try to do some research? You were looking at injury reports earlier. I don't know what was happening, but yeah.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. Obviously, we watch the games leading up to this, which is helpful, but then you never know with the brackets. Like, it's a one and done. So,
well, we never get to see like all the teams. Like, we watch a lot of games, but we still miss.
I feel like we watch so many games and we still miss out on so many. But I do some heartfelt because I'm like, there's teams that I love and I can't go against. I have to pick them. But then I try
North Carolina.
Yes. But then I also tried to do, look at some statistics and try to figure out like, really who's going to be the better pick. So
yeah, especially with teams that we haven't seen. That's kind of my general strategy too. Like I look to who people are picking, who people like, but then ultimately a lot of my picks end up being, I just want to root for this team. And I hope, even though I think they might lose, it's okay.
Yeah.
So that's our general strategy. But what was your toughest pick this year? I mean, I think there was quite a few this year, but what was your tough picks that you really, pulled teeth on?
Yeah, there was a few. I think one for me, I love the Johnnies. St. John's is my team. I love them. But they're so hard. They let me down last year. And so I picked them making it through the first round, second round, and into the Sweet 16. However, I don't know that they're actually gonna make it there. Because I don't know that they'll be able to beat Kansas. However, I have them beating Kansas because I love the Johnnies. I have to root for them.
Yes, that was one that I also sort of struggled with because Kansas does feel like probably the better pick, but I want to root for St. John's. So, and more importantly, I want to root with you because those of you that don't know, rooting against her is tough. The house gets a little tense when Michelle's team
I get a little into it, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
After the pod, I'm going to go grab the second TV from the garage and set it up in here in case you were wondering.
We have to have 4 screens on each, so.
Yes. We're going 8 wide this year. This is going to be a banner year for us in the Dominguez household. Any other picks that were challenges?
Yeah, I see another one was I have UNC going against Illinois.
Okay, yeah.
I love UNC. I've since the beginning, but also Illinois. That's where we're from. That's our state. So I had a really hard time picking if they do end up meeting up. That is gonna be a tough one. I picked Illinois winning, but I honestly will root for either of them because I love both those teams.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a fun game. That leads us into our next question. What was the potential matchup that you are the most excited for, looking for? Like obviously on North Carolina, Illinois, I think we both have that game. Yes. And that was one too, because I know we both love North Carolina, we both love Illinois. So it was one of those ones. Obviously, I'm going to be locked in when that game is on. But any other potential matchups that you're really excited for?
I'm looking forward to Texas Tech and Akron.
Okay. Yeah.
I also Texas Tech is a team we've been watching a lot, and they're really good. I think they have the potential, but I'm also like, are they going to let us down?
Yes.
It's like, I'm so nervous, but I'm looking for. I think that'll be a good matchup.
Yes, Christian Anderson on Texas Tech. We also do, Michelle mostly does a lot of nicknames. So he's Hans Christian Anderson, which deep cut. I mean, I know Hans Christian Anderson's like a thing, but it's for the burbs from us. But
yes, Hans Christian Anderson.
Yes. So in this house, we'll be seeing a lot of Hans Christian Anderson during that game.
Yes, I make nicknames for everybody. I don't know real names.
Yeah, she goes a lot of heavy nicknames. So I have to learn, not only do I have to learn the players' names, I have to learn nicknames. We could really, if the guys would enjoy all your Celtics nicknames, we don't have to do that right now. But
I'm trying to think what's another one. I think Georgia St. Louis is just a toss up.
Yeah.
Like, that was a hard one to pick because I think they're very evenly matched.
Yeah, where was that at? I'm trying to.
On
The 8-9 line.
yeah. Yeah. Like, they're just, it really, you could just pick anybody.
Yeah. That one I ended up taking St. Louis because that's the guy. He's got the goggles. He's used to play for Indiana State. So they call him like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because he's a white guy. But he's finally in the tournament. So everybody's excited to see him. So that was kind of a heart pick there.
Yeah. I got St. Louis, but yeah, it's a toss up.
Yeah. It's very, very tossed up. I'm trying to think my toughest pick. Man, I think honestly, it was probably North Carolina versus VCU in the first game because I don't trust North Carolina this year. But I could not bring myself. Yeah, do we ever? We never do.
I feel like when I pick them, they lose, and then if I don't pick them, they go all the way. So it's like, I don't trust them ever, but I love them.
Yeah, but I had to pick them in the first game. That was a tough pick for sure. So
I think another one, I don't know, like tough pick, but I was excited for is Purdue Gonzaga. If it happens, if we get there, I think that'd be a good one. Yeah,
if we get Purdue Gonzaga, that's great. As far as other games, I'm really looking forward to St. John's, Kansas is another one for me. If we get that, I'm going to be super excited. And then I think Wisconsin, Arkansas is going to be a banger in the second round. So.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not a Wisconsin fan, but we'll see what happens.
We get to root against Wisconsin, although it's Calipari, so it's also like,
yeah.
All right, we'll keep it moving here. All right. Well, I think it's about time we can start discussing our Final Four picks. We're not going to go through the entire bracket. It would take too long, but we do want to at least touch on our Final Four. We're whittling it down. I'll give mine real quick, and then I'll let you give yours. Looking real similar.
Wait, did you talk about your upsets?
Oh, no, I did not.
Talk about upsets.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, slow it down.
You're right. Sorry, I know what? I jumped the gun. See, this is why we have a second podcast. This is great. No, okay. A couple of upsets that I have. I have USF, University of South Florida, beating. Sorry, this is very small. Louisville, yeah, beating Louisville, and then I have them beating Michigan State. I don't love that, but I have UConn winning that next game either way. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let's go with University of South Florida there. Yeah. I have Troy winning. I have them on my bracket here, beating Vanderbilt. I think I changed that. That's not going to be there. But I have Troy beating Nebraska. That's a cool game where there's neither team has won a game in the tournament. And I don't know why, but I think it would be funny for Nebraska not to do it. So I'm just kind of rooting for Troy, hoping it's them because they were making a big deal on that selection show. Yeah. So that was that. And then I think the last one I have here, I have Hofstra beating Alabama.
That's a hot take.
Hot take. But I'm kind of going with that's a bracket of death, a little bit of sub bracket of death there. But I got Texas Tech winning the next game, so I was like, I can take a chance at it. But
I think the only one I had was same as you is South Florida, Louisville.
Okay.
But honestly, this year I just felt like was so chalky, and I feel like it's been like that the last couple of years. I think with some of the changes with how they the NIL and everything, like it's just the top teams get the top players, and that's so it ends up just being like all ones and twos. So I feel like it hasn't been like as many fun picks as normal as you can kind of do. So I really didn't have too many upsets this year, unfortunately. Nothing like too crazy.
Yeah, you didn't go too crazy.
No.
Sometimes you go crazy and then
sometimes I do the wild ones and then I'm like, why did I do that? But it's fun. But I really didn't. I went pretty shocked this year, honestly.
Yeah. You get very upset
Yes.
when your
Yes.
bracket is burning.
Day one,
Day
done.
one. And you start. I mean, my bracket's done. It's
And
toast.
it's just I want everyone else to burn
Yes.
too.
You root for chaos. Well, that's a good question. Do you kind of root for your bracket or do you root for the chaos? Or
Oh, I think it's like if my bracket's doing well, I'm rooting for the bracket. When it burns, I'm like, I want everyone to lose. I want it to burn. So then I choose the upset.
that's what I was gonna say. If Michelle's bracket is still intact, especially Final Four, there's no holding back.
Yeah.
She just wants her teams. But as soon as she loses like her champ,
Yep. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Let's just root for madness.
Yeah, root for madness. I do always root for madness. I'm like, let's start the chaos. And Michelle gets really mad at me sometimes if I'm rooting for the upset on a team that we've both picked or that she's picked.
Like, why?
I want the chaos.
I know. It's fun.
It's fun.
It is fun.
All right, but those are our upsets. Any other games you wanted to touch on? I know you had quite a few tough picks over there. So,
I think the only other one I forgot to talk about was BYU. We've been watching them a bit too, and I do like them. Horrible names, which is
AJ DeBonza.
Yeah, that guy. It was hard for me to pick. So I do have them winning the first round, but then them against Gonzaga, I have them losing. But I feel like there's a chance there. Like I think they could do it, but I was like, I just couldn't go against Gonzaga.
He's one of those ones. We'll touch on it at the end of the pod. DeBonza's like a number one pick, number one or two pick. So those guys can always have a good tournament run. Yeah. So it's very scary, especially against a team like Gonzaga or something like that. So
we've watched quite a few of their games.
Yeah,
they're good.
We've seen them.
So you never know.
Locked into BYU this year. All right, let's get down to it. Final Fours. All right. In the East region, I've got Duke. In the South region, I've got Houston. Sorry. In the West region, I have Arizona. And in the Midwest, I have Michigan. So I got 3 1s and a 2, very chalky. But that's where I'm at right now, and I still haven't really decided. Where are you at, Michelle?
I have the exact same, except for I have Florida instead of Houston. So yeah, very chalky. It was tough though. I'm still debating. Still have time. It's Wednesday night. I still got time to make changes, but
you have till tomorrow.
Yeah. I might still make changes tomorrow morning because it's just so hard. Like even looking at it, I'm like, I don't know who to pick. I know everyone's picking Arizona. I don't want to pick Arizona. I don't know.
Yeah. So everyone's on Arizona. I think every selection show we've watched here has had Arizona winning. And it could just be that year where it's like UConn, where they win it. So I've been trying to come up with something good, but I really can't have a good one. How do you feel about Duke? Because Duke's a team we've watched a lot this year.
So it's funny. Being a North Carolina fan, I always hated Duke. Hated them. But for the last couple of years, I've softened up a bit, and I kind of like them. I do like name coach
John Shire.
John Shire. I like that he's the coach that he used to play. That's a cute story. But I want them to. I don't know, like the Boozer brothers, and that's again a fun story. It'd be so cool, but like I don't know if they have it in them. But I do, I don't know.
I know they have some injuries too.
Yeah,
they got like 1 or 2 guys. Well, they got one guy that's supposed to come back for the Final Four, one guy that's coming back early. So that's tough there. That's tough. It's a box up boys thing. But I like them, and I think they have 2 losses all year: Texas Tech and North Carolina at the buzzer that we watched.
Like, that was such a great game.
Yeah, and they were winning that game the entire time until now. I'm bad with names. Who's the dude that made the shot? Cousin Simple, but it's not Cousin Simple.
Simple.
It's Kimball or something, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So the point guard, Tremble.
There you go. Yes.
We got there. Tremble made the go ahead 3, and then they don't. North Carolina doesn't have Caleb Wilson anymore.
They're a good team. It's just hard with who I've got.
Yeah. And so you have Florida, you have Michigan.
And funny, Michigan has
Curdo.
which was he's been North Carolina.
Used to be in North Carolina.
That would be an interesting matchup for Duke, Michigan.
Right
but,
now,
but can Michigan beat Arizona? I don't know.
Man, this is so tough. So I often on the pod too, I root for stories.
Yeah.
So for me, a fun story would be Duke going up against Michigan, Curdo, North Carolina tie. He's in the rivalry. Also, maybe a little bit of redemption for the Fab Five Michigan team that never got over the hump and that lost to Duke twice, I think. So I could see that. I might root for that. So we got our Final Fours. Who are you picking in the championship?
Right now, as of right now, I have Duke and Michigan.
All right.
That could change. I still got time.
I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go do. I can't believe I'm not taking Arizona. I'm going to go Duke, Michigan again. I want to go hard here. Yeah. I feel like the championship's got to go hard. Do you have an early pick for your winner? We have not talked about this part yet. This is live. We're making this pick.
If you're asking me right now, I think I'm gonna lean Duke.
Okay.
I don't know. Who you got?
Oh man, you just scared me.
Pressure's on.
I'm going right now. I'm going Michigan.
We're gonna duke it out.
We're gonna duke it out in the championship. We're gonna duke it out in the championship.
If we make it that far, if this happens,
yes.
I'll be over here. You're gonna be over there.
If Michigan doesn't make it, yes, 100%. I'm gonna go on Duke. I really do. Duke was my pick, prior to kind of making the bracket, but I kind of just want to pick Michigan. But it's tough. So
yeah,
go with Duke, the Boozer Brothers.
Yeah, Boozer Brothers at Shire would be a good story.
It would also be a good story.
But Michigan, that would be a good story. I do like, I don't know. I hate like being mean or whatever, but I just don't want Arizona to be in it because everyone's picking them.
Yeah.
So I hope they don't win. And Florida doesn't need to win again. So
Florida won last year. So, all right. Those are our final picks. Very stressful.
So hard every year.
Fingers crossed. Believe with us, people. Lastly, I just wanted to touch on a few NBA player prospects to watch. So we got to be watching them. Kansas has now I forget his name. Now I'm losing names. Darren Peterson at Kansas. He's another prospective number 1 pick, number 1 or 2, a guy that could take over a tournament. Also, why I'm maybe worried about Duke a little bit there. We mentioned Dabonsa and BYU. There's a couple guys for Houston. So if you're like Fleming is another rookie point guard. At Houston, I'm trying to remember, and I think Arizona's got a couple of guys. I don't know names on that one, unfortunately, but those are the teams. Yeah, good time with the research. A little light on research today. We spent a lot of time making picks here.
We were concentrated on our brackets, which are still not done.
They're still technically not done.
Up in the air.
So, all right. Well, Michelle, thank you for joining us. How was your first time on the podcast?
This was fun. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't ruin the Box Up boys and girls for you.
No, I think the boys will enjoy this. I think everyone will enjoy it. And maybe we'll have Madness Michelle back every year. Let us know. So with that'll be it for us tonight. Follow us on social media at the Box Out Boys. Slide on those DMs. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and review on YouTube and Spotify. We very much appreciate that. And TikTok, please give us those views. So until next time, for Two Shots Dominguez and Madness Michelle. Box out.